guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing the part 2 of doing the cabin build. I did just feature the build recently, so we are actually going through and we're dropping in all of the buy mode items in this one. So we start off here, we start off in the kitchen. And like I said in the previous video, these parenthood counters have officially become my favorite counters. And I mean ever. And they fit so well in the home, and it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. So I ended up putting in some upper cabinets, but I was like, you know what, we need some smaller cabinets here just to kind of show off all the space. And we do end up putting in the range hood. I end up putting a little cabinet over it because I don't know how many people like me. I also, in my home, I mean, I guess it's not technically a range hood, quote unquote. It's a it's a microwave that has the range hood built in, and then I actually have a cabinet on top of that. So I really like the way that looked, and like the way it turned out. So here you can kind of see I'm putting in all the little cute decor items in the kitchen. I was hoping to put the tea and the coffee pot on the same counter, but I couldn't move the coffee pot over, which I kind of want to look at Maxis and EA and be like, bro, can we make it so this so that the alt works on everything? So if you watched the other video, you'll see that I did the mixology station back there. I ended up putting in some nice liquor bottles behind, and then let's see. So here's where I ended up deciding to design the living room. So if you did not catch it in the last video, or if you didn't watch it because you don't like watching building, that's fine. I'm just glad that you're here. Anyway, so this was a request from somebody in a Sims 4 group that I am in. Oh, and I discovered that bone mat has so many different kinds, and I was like, oh, what? I audibly gasped when I saw that. I was so ecstatic. I was so excited. I will now be using those forever. But the person requested to have a cabin-style home for their sim. They wanted lots of fishing areas for their sim. They have a son and a daughter, puppies, play area. They needed a study, a bar. They needed a lounge area I wrote down for 12, because they said that they had a very large family that comes over quite frequently. So I wanted to make sure there was lots of room and lots of space for everyone to sit and for everybody to talk. And so here I am. I'm also creating the dining room. I couldn't decide which chairs I really liked. And then I saw these ones go with it, and I was like, yep, that's it. And I really like these lights because these lights really give that rustic feel to the cabin itself. And of course, since they had puppies, I of course had to put down some puppy food because, of course, if you're a pet owner, then you are always going through dog food or cat food or whatever. I swear to God, I feel like I'm buying cat food or dog food every other day, and I work at a retail store as it is, so it is so hard for me to get out of work and not buy something. It drives me insane. So I ended up putting in, this is the mudroom that we're designing now. So, of course, since it is a mudroom and it is the place where the dogs enter, I wanted there to be a bathtub in case they had to bathe the dogs because they were muddy and they were just coming in. And so it could also be seen as kind of like a mudroom for the humans as well. They drop their rain boots, they drop their coats, and then they move on into the rest of the house. And you'll also notice it's got that paneling that goes around the outside. And then the white wall there, it's actually, I think it's from City Living, where it's kind of like mucked up at the bottom. And I love that because I'm like, well, if it's a dog mud room, dogs are gonna be. I at one point had an Alaskan Malamute and a Brittany and a Husky in my house all at the same time. The Husky has since passed on, and so has the Brittany, which is so sad. Anyway, I don't want to get too depressing. Anyway, but these three guys, they would come into the house after it had been raining and snowing, and there would be mud everywhere. So I was just like, alrighty, there has to be the dingy walls. So I ended up putting a little bit in there in the study, as you just saw. I was trying to find some more fishing decor, but I couldn't really find much, so I kind of ended up just going with that. I ended up creating like this. I ended up putting this little half wall in there. I started thinking about it. Maybe I should have rose it up to the next level up. I mean, it still looks really good the way that it is, but I ended up putting some cute little decor items on that half wall for it. And then let's see. I ended up putting I ended up trying out a lot of decor items. I definitely wanted to have that parenthood board, the little curfew board, because of course there's two kids, so parents are always running around, and they're trying to keep track of both of them. And then I was like, I have to have it. It took me forever to find it, by the way. I still can't even remember where I found it, but I'll find it again if I need it again. And this is the person that requested this. They also requested that they have a large area for the fish, for the mounted fish that the sim will catch. And I wanted to do like curtains on both sides, but I couldn't. I don't know what was wrong with me. I couldn't find the right curtains, so I was like, you know what, skirt, whatever. And I ended up putting these paintings in here, but I ended up changing it at the last minute. Um, because they said that they did a lot of fishing, and it finally dawned on me, let's put in some aquariums. Aquariums literally end up going in last. But I really enjoyed the way that this house turned out, and I like the way I got all the little pops of color in there, like that painting that was in the dining room. I officially love that painting. I think that's one of my favorite paintings I will ever see in my life. This is supposed to be the master bedroom. It doesn't matter if you use this as the master bedroom or the other one. I did prefer this one as a master bedroom because it was closest to the stairs. And plus, on top of that, it has the his and her sinks in there. In the guest bedroom's bathroom, there's only one sink. So, I mean, it's kind of whatever is your preference. But like I said, the master has the his and her sinks in the bathrooms. So that's the main definitive difference in them. I really wanted to get some artwork on the walls in the master bedroom because it kind of looked a little plain. And here I am. This is where you can see me putting in the double sinks. I ended up putting in a toilet right there. And I did play test that you can use both sinks, you can use the toilet, and you can take a shower and a bath in that shower there. So there is a lot of little decor items. So if you find that your game isn't running quite optimally, you might want to see about deleting some of the decor items I put in there. I put a lot. Let's just put that out there. I put a lot of decor items. There's decor items all over the place. I think this is literally the most decorated I've ever done a house. Alright, so now we have some counters going out in the dining area, and so I thought if there's lots of family and lots of people that always come over, I wanted them to have a place where they could put like extra salt and pepper shakers. I have the little cookbooks there, more spices, and of course have cabinets there for more dishes, because of course if there's a lot of family coming over, you need a lot of dishes. So, and if it looks like it's a little bit choppy, that's kind of because it is. Let's just be honest. Oh, and then I discovered that you can actually like move stuff on the top. I was like, what? I mean, there was still some stuff I ended up putting in there custom, but I ended up putting a couple of cute little fish bowls in there. I just ended up raising them up and then just putting them there on the floor. Yep, see here, this is where the that's where the aquariums end up going in. But I love that painting right there in that dining room. Oh, I just love it. And I tried to get, I think there's at least like one of every aquarium in the house. Yeah, I think there's one of every single aquarium in the house, maybe. I don't know if I kept that other one. Oh, I did, okay. I'm like, I don't even know anymore. But I did do the little fish bowls there on both sides so they could have like little fishies just looking out on the living room. I mean, not that the fish care, but. And another large one. And I thought the sofas looked a little bit too similar, so I ended up changing it so this way this way that one couch is kind of like an accent couch. I'm also trying to put in like something for adults to do outside. So I ended up putting in this big old bonfire pit. I ended up putting a little cooler out there by the bubble blower, if you know what I mean. And then I also put in some wooden stools there to kind of keep with this rustic oak theme. And of course, because there's lots of browns, I made sure to interject a couple of plants here and there, just this way you get some kind of greenery. I didn't even know those existed. That was literally the first time I had ever seen them. But to be fair, I literally downloaded Get Together Parenthood and Romantic Garden stuff from the sale. I ended up downloading those all at the same time, ended up putting them directly into my game. I did not try them out at all. I literally just went whole hog into this and just was discovering new items all the way along the way that I just absolutely loved. And I'm just trying to find some more decor items for the guest bedroom. Like I said, I wanted some plants to kind of liven up the area because it kind of got a little bit dark with all the browns and the reds and stuff. And here we are, we're putting in the guest bathroom. And I figured since it is a guest bathroom, they kind of go with something a little bit more neutral. Maybe the wife decided, you know what, we need some nice curtains in here. So she ends up putting up these really nice, beautiful curtains, shower curtains in the guest bath. And of course, I wanted the second counter there to be kind of like a place to be able to put stuff down, just kind of look at stuff. So there's the tissues, there is the. I wanted to be able to put the towels up there, but they never fit right. Oh, and it made me so mad because I wanted it to fit so bad, and I couldn't get anything else up there. I just said screw it and took it out. Said never mind, I'll just put a painting there. I ended up putting a little bit of artwork on the walls in here. Some of this artwork I'd never seen before, so I was really excited to be able to try out some of that. This is the half bath that is downstairs. We ended up putting in those beautiful counters. Put a couple plants there in the on that second counter. Of course, I got the soap, and then I tried to put the toilet paper in. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my game. Maybe it's everybody else's game. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. I can't get the toilet paper to sink down. So I just said, screw it. Never mind. They don't get no toilet paper. You better learn to bring your own toilet paper. Otherwise, you're going to be screwed. I wanted to put those in there, but I wasn't sure if that would conflict with the doggy door. Plus, I was like, you know what? No, we're going to put up, like, the hat and the thing there. This is where I end up lowering the roof. This way I can kind of, like, design the upstairs. Because I got really sick to death of having the, that roof portion in there, and I ended up discovering it's not in there when you're playing the game. But oh my god, in build mode, it friggin' sucked. Build by mode, it sucked. So I tried to give the kids kind of like an equal way of how their bedroom looked. So this way it didn't feel like one was being favored over the other. So they each have a desk. They each have their own cute little chair, big stuffed animal to beat on or to talk to make them feel better. They each have a toy chest. And at least in the family that she had said, it sounded like I don't know if that's actually how it is, but it sounded like the son was a little bit older, a few days older than the daughter, because the daughter's adopted. So I wanted to make sure that kind of reflected in their styles. So the girl has a little bit more kids' toys, the son's is a little bit more goodness, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little bit more mature. I mean, as mature as kids that are like 10 years old can be. But so he's got a science kit in there, while she has a dollhouse, that kind of thing. So he's a little bit more mature than she is. And this is the bathroom for the kids to use upstairs, so this way they're not going down and mucking up dad's and mom's bathrooms. I ended up putting more windows in, which I think I ended up deleting anyway. I ended up going back in there and deleting them. And of course, because kids like TV, I know I do. I'm not a kid, but just turned a quarter of a century old. So, but I wanted them to be able to have a TV and then have some play area upstairs. And I ended up making it outside because the kids are supposed to be quite rambunctious, and of course they're puppies, so the puppies need lots of things to do, so I ended up putting out some dog training stuff out back. And then here we are, each kid has their own kind of like themed lights. So this way their bedrooms definitely feel a little bit more personalized. And I ended up putting in some more stuff for kids to do upstairs, so this way they don't feel quite excluded from everything. But just kind of like a place for them to be in case there's like adults coming over. Maybe it's a prestige party that, they kind of want the kids to just go do what they need to do and just kind of leave the adults alone. Make sure that they had plenty of stuff to do. So I put in a couple of bookcases upstairs, and then also I made sure to put in those night lights in case they do end up getting scared from the monsters. So, goodness, what else did I end up putting in here? I ended up putting so much stuff in here. Oh my goodness. And of course, there's puppy beds everywhere, so this way they can sleep. Oh, I totally forgot. I did end up doing curtains in this one. I do also end up changing the wall height on all of the walls, the upstairs and the downstairs. And I ended up discovering that I liked a certain set of curtains better than the other, so I ended up doing those ones instead. And they're curtains they don't look that way, but just think of them, they're kind of designed to be pulled across. So, but they have them open most of the time. I wanted some sheer window or some sheer curtains in the dining room and in the living room. This way it brought in a lot of light. Those ones actually said that they were cabin style blinds, and I discovered about halfway through, I hate them. I think they're hideous. I don't like them. I ended up deleting every single one of them. I was like, nope, nope. I ain't gonna sit there and I ain't gonna look at that. I wanted to do blinds, but I couldn't get that to work. So I was like, all right, whatever, screw it. We're gonna go back to curtains. And I absolutely love these curtains. And plus, with the blues, it kind of just brings it all together. Kind of makes it look a little bit nicer. I was trying to see if I could get the aquarium to fit a little bit better, and I probably could have had I not already customly put all that stuff on top. Oh, right. And so here's where we actually I end up changing the wall height because I figured maybe that would probably make a difference with the roof. So it kind of did. So I was able to put the roofs back to where I really liked having them. I just had to go through and move all the windows up, and it ended up working out even better because now the windows could sit above like the dressers. It could sit above um, the curtains. No, no, not curtains, cabinets. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? And you can see here, it definitely looks a lot better with the roof. So I ended up pretty much putting the roof back at the same pitch. It's not quite at the same pitch that it was before, but it looks a lot better than it did. And let's see, what else do we end up doing here? Oh, here I am. I'm putting in outside lights. And I'm not quite sure if I stopped the video. Oh, I did. Okay, sweet. You guys don't have to see me. You guys don't have to sit there and watch me play test it. So here we are. We are doing a tour of the house, and that is a big old wraparound porch. So you can walk all the way around the house without even ever entering it. I mean, I guess that's probably kind of creepy, but so here's what you walk into originally. Oh my god, walk into initially. You got the living room there. The kitchen's off to the right here. It's got plenty of bar stool seating. And then you can see all the cute little like decor items. It does have a dishwasher. I'm really sorry. I did forget to change that cabinet before I uploaded it to the gallery. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad at myself. I just saw that and I'm like, ugh. And so then, let's see, what do we end up doing? Oh, we end up going into the mudroom, but here, kind of gave you like a nice, good view of the dining room. And then, oh, this is the study, that's right. So we went into the study first, so you can kind of see it. And he's got that giant fishbowl right there on the cabinets. This way maybe he could keep, or on the desk this way, he keeps maybe his favorite fish there. I don't know. This is definitely designed if your sim loves fishing. So you could even remove the aquariums if your sim's not really into fishing. This is just kind of a cool house anyway. But here is the mudroom. So you can definitely see there's all the sorts of different items you might need. So there's the shoes. They can hang up their jackets, hang up their hats, and all sorts of stuff. And then that leads directly out into the backyard. And there's all that wood seating there. You definitely can see the bar directly from that door. So we're going to go right back in through there. So you kind of see what that looks like there. And so you kind of see the bathtub there immediately, but yeah, you can just kind of see the shoes, and there is a fire extinguisher in there, just kind of like as if it was like more of like a utility room as well. I do like all the little accents I put on these little cabinets. I'm not sure why I can't remember the word cabinet today. I do. I like the way that I did doing it because this way it kind of like doubles up the salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I loved it. There's the kids' play area, and then there's the adults' play area. I guess you could say the outdoor grilling area. It has its own private fridge and its own private sink, so this way they don't have to constantly run back in the house. Because it's quite a long ways. This is a big house. So I believe we end up going into the guest bedroom here. So you kind of, oh no, no, this is the half bath. Oh my goodness. I know my house. I know this house. I promise I built it. And so here's kind of like that wide angle there for this way you can kind of see everything in the guest bedroom. I really like the way the guest bedroom turned out. I kind of like all the funny like angled walls and stuff like that. And of course the bathroom has that nice wood accent wall. And then we end up going into, I believe, the master after this. Yeah, because we go into the master and then we go upstairs. This is so you can kind of get a good view of what the upstairs looks like. I really do like the way that it was, like the way I kind of cradled the sofa there. So this is the the master bedroom. Oh my goodness. And then here is the master bath with the his and her sinks. And then we will go upstairs and you get to see all of the kids' rooms. I really like the way their rooms turned out as well. Even without having like the kid stuff and the toddler stuff, I really like the way that it turned out. I'm kind of excited to get those next. That in laundry day, oh, I'm so excited for laundry day. If you're excited for laundry day, definitely leave that comment down below because I am super excited for laundry day stuff. So here's kind of like the kids' living room area. They have their own fish tank up here. And of course, doggy bowls just kind of scattered throughout. Darts upstairs. So this is the half bath for upstairs. That one wasn't really all that decorated. And then the girls' bedroom got the little cloud lights. And then we go into the boys' bedroom and got those nice bright orange lights. And then there is the full bath upstairs. So there you have it. That is this full cabin home. So if you like it, definitely give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to, you can definitely download it on the gallery under Jazmine'sSim request. That's the easiest way you're probably going to be able to find it. Or you can also just go to my page and you should be able to find it that way as well. Go ahead and leave your feedback, your comments, and your suggestions down below. All my social media is in that description box. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Then you can be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.